Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 15. Now, I know last set I said that I was going to take a bit of a break because I had recorded a lot of sets in advance. Fuck that. I want to play more, I like this game. Anyway, off screen I was able to get to level 67 on most of the characters with the exception of Gladios because he was out of the party for a while. Did this literally by doing every single hunt that was available, with the exception of the one we currently are about to do. It got me up to 100,000 EXP, then I went to Altisha, slept in the 3 times EXP hotel, and 10 levels. About it, honestly. Let's see, what else did I do? Got the Genji Blade equipped. I was able to get the Plunderers, but they're not better than my current weapon, so screw that. And I was able to get Valiant, all from the cams, the cam carrots. All right, and we are currently working on mastering Gladiolus. Okay. That's honestly all I did off screen. We're going to start doing some side stuff today, though. So, some new stuff specifically added in not too long ago. But first, we're going to hunt down the zoo. We're currently on the Rock of Rabagoth. This is the campsite we came across earlier. And we're going down there. Now, the reason why I decided to record this specific fight instead of doing it off screen is because this monster has been shown a few times, and it would be kind of, I guess, anticlimactic and unfulfilling to see this giant bird monster multiple times and never fight it on screen. So that's why I'm doing it now. So let's get going. I'm just gonna skip past these guys.
Like a real-life RPG.
I also did a lot of fishing. I'm actually close to finishing the fishing side quests. Again, I would show those videos, but those missions, but they're boring as hell.
There was giant bird, and it's coming right at us.
Get away from there!
Let go! I can't.
Get down! Seems we arrived at
We're not
feeding
staying for
time.
the meal, are we?
And it's circling for another pack.
Alright, let's go fight this bird.
We might not have a choice.
Looks like it's either him or us.
Alright. Oh boy. That's a big bird. It's also a bit anticlimactic. I actually was debating if I should do it or not, just because of how easy the fight actually is. Get down from there. Let's go.
Ready, guys?
All right. Arm to chain.
One last push and suffice to finish them off.
Like I said, it's a pretty simple fight.
No mercy.
Bam. Bam.
I'm impressed.
Oh. Oh, that hurt. Not what I anticipated. We got this, though. I could use magic, but it's kind of pointless at this point. There we go.
This guy.
Magnificent.
Alright. There goes the zoo.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Alright, and we got the crispy zoo skewers recipe. Get that from a zoo tenderloin drop. Where is... There it is. Alright, get rid of that. Okay. Let's get out of here. I did customize the regalia a bit. Why is my audio peaking so much? Jeez. I just noticed that was like a huge wah. It was really weird. Anyway, I did customize the regalia a little bit. Like I said, I went around the areas looking for the materials to make it a midnight black color. I then gave it its white racing stripes, so it reminds me of the Impala from Supernatural, which is one of my favorite TV series. Now, I say one of my favorite TV series purely because it's one of the few series that actually kind of does justice to a lot of the mythological creatures. Until it became literally all about demons and angels. And the occasional vampire or werewolf. But I still like it. Say, there's my new baby. Look at her. Oof. Yee. Purdy. Alright, so next, we're going to go head over to here. Get this cutscene out of the way. We're not going to be fighting anything really, but it's going to show something we're going to fight. Probably the last thing we fight in the entire game. Oh no. It'll be near the last thing we fight. Come on. I also did pick up Moogle charms a few times while I was out and about. Let's see here. What was it? And I have a list of the locations. I got one in the Duro Caverns. And on the Stone Archer of the Chocobo Farm. Okay. Oh yeah, before I forget, in Altissia there's something kind of cool. Most Final Fantasies have a fighting arena of sorts. This game is no different. The only difference between this and most other Final Fantasies is that the fighting arena in this game is actually a frick, what's it called? A monster arena where you wager on monsters who will win. I would recommend going there. The way I was able to actually sort of cheese it is I had about 70 gil, or 70,000 gil, sorry. I bought 9,000 medals with it. I then saved, went back in, wagered on a fight with 9,000 medals up for the what's it called? The pot. Won. Went out, saved, kept doing that over and over again. Because of this, I was able to get a new reel for my fishing rod, as well as a few other little things. I recommend going there because it does have a lot of nice upgrades for your car. One of which is the Magitech engine, which means you never run out of fuel. Let's see here. We were doing this one. Now, I would recommend doing this mission purely because, or doing that now if you want to, because it makes things easier for you, especially if you decide to do a New Game Plus mode, because that carries over. We will be able to get a quote-unquote unlimited engine later on, but for now, that's kind of how it goes.
Welcome back.
All right, turn that in. I still plan on going there to get the engine. It's going to take a bit of time. It's a lot of metals.
You boys must be hungry.
All right.
Think you're up to the task?
All right, let's go talk to Dave. Hey, buddy.
I see your hunter's instincts brought you all back here. Mine are telling me there's something real shady about these shakes. Got all my hunters foraging the field for clues as we speak. Even enlisted the help of a fella from Galden. Name's Dino. Real upright fella. Said he found himself a suspect spot. Y'all mind going to check it out for me?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Now, I want to make sure if this is what I think it is. I know what we're going to be doing here, but I want to make sure this is the event I'm thinking it is. It is, okay. So, throughout the course of the game, we get, we make friends. Oh wow, I actually got a lot more than I thought I did. By completing certain missions, up to a certain point in the mission quest, they will appear here when we meet them, when we do this mission. They will give you items if you talk to them.
Noctis, my boy, you seen it out there? These quakes have got the guppies scared out of their gills.
This is the Fisher, by the way.
There's a new fish done set them all astir. Whatever it is causing these quakes, it's got to be a real whopper.
Now,
Either way, I'm gonna keep on fishing. And don't worry, if I get any good bites, you boys will be the first to know.
Thank you.
I see you boys are on my buddy.
Now, a lot of these items are just sort of pretty useful, but I never really use them.
How internal ain't good.
Hey, Iris.
Rumblings normally, Jerry. Something about the Prince Noct. I started looking on. Oh, but you know what else?
Just collect these items.
Go for a cold one.
If it is,
Hey, Ollie.
everyone, the company.
Oop. Check that. Whiz. Alright.
Well, I guess my cover thought about if the quake.
So yeah, it's pretty simple.
Well, since we're on good terms, let me share a little scoop. Word on the street is that the crag itself is the key. That, Crown City chick, Monica? Yeah, well, she's following up on the lead at Longway for me.
Okay. Speak to Monica. Yes. So it's all pretty simple and straightforward with that. You get a lot of healing items and a lot of stat boost items. That's about it. You know what? Let's leave Baby rest. We'll ride out there. I don't really need to worry too much about the items that they give me. So
Let's go.
Better keep up.
let's go. Oh yeah, I did complete the entirety of the Chocobo racing. What you do is you raise Prompto, Gladius, Iggy. Then you have, you do in this order: Prompto, Gladius, a obstacle course involving jumping through rings, Iggy, racing all four of them through a, or all three of them through in a the racetrack. Another obstacle course is a little bit harder. And then you race Iris. Iris is hard to beat, but I was able to finish her off. So I now have all of the Chocobo medals. Of course. Whoop.
Yeah.
Literally don't care, guys. Literally could not care less.
The cause of the quakes. I'm afraid I must direct you to Mom. I'm simply here to look out for Lady Iris and and that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Good to see you, Prince Noctis. Dustin and I have been investigating the recent tremors in the region. I believe we've discovered the source of the quakes, a long-dormant creature called the Adamantus. The beast is far too dangerous for us to approach. If you decide to venture closer, do exercise caution.
Now, the Adamantoise is a recurring creature in Final Fantasy. It takes the shape of a fairly big turtle, and it's usually very defense-heavy, and really hard to fight sometimes.
First, everybody.
The Adamantoise in this game is that.
Whoa. Oh no! No way, dude! That's a turtle!
The size of it. It's freaking huge.
Yeah. Now, that is the super boss of the game. Originally, when the game first came out, shit. Well, I get a picture of it. I can't. Originally when the game first came out, this boss took, I believe, about 6 hours to beat. The first person who actually beat it, or at least the lead programmers did that. I know of a way to beat this thing pretty quickly. Jeez. Like I said, a pretty easy way to beat him. We have to wait until, at the very, very least, Chapter 8. But after we do that, we can fight him. Or we can beat him, at least. Or after Chapter 9, I should say. Which is the chapter we're currently going into. This trick is really simple. And really pathetic. But it does have its own unique way of finishing off, I guess is a good way of putting it. And I'm fully planning on showing it to you guys, just because. But it is hilarious when you do it.
Looking for a place to stay,
Yes, please. But it's an interesting fight. You get a piece of meat from it, which you can eat. You also get
Man, this place was crawling with nasties.
a unique armor piece that I think drastically increases your defense. I think. Oh, okay, sure.
So, what you doing? Nothing much. Just chilling. Cool. That was one hell of a day, huh?
Yeah, but it was fun. Every day's fun. Even when we almost get ourselves killed. I never imagined it'd work out like this. That I'd get to go on an adventure with you guys.
Who would have thought, huh?
So, how long have we been friends now? Let's see, beginning of high school, so that's 5 years?
Yeah, but we've known each other way longer than that. Ever since elementary school, right?
Huh? You still remember that?
Could hardly forget being gawked at.
Well, you know, it isn't exactly easy being in the presence of royalty.
And when we did meet in high school, you pretended it was the first time.
Yeah, the first time I worked up the nerve to say something. Feels just like yesterday.
You should have said something sooner.
Oh, Noct. You just wouldn't understand. Back then, I was... Actually, never mind.
Hey, you can't just stop halfway.
Yeah, I know. I used to be super shy. Couldn't talk to people. No surprises, but I had no friends. At least not real ones. I was always alone. And there were times when I felt, well, worthless.
That's what's been bugging you?
I mean, when you look at me, you wouldn't think that I'm anything but a fun-loving, happy-go-lucky joker. But that isn't the real me. Behind all the quips and laughs, I'm a mess of hang-ups. I've always felt inferior to you guys. I'm not royalty, and I'm not strong. I'm nothing, really. Unlike Gladio, I'm not good with people. The way he connects with them, he's operating on a different level. Unlike Ignis, I'm not smart, and I can't cook to save myself. But when we hang out, it's so much fun. I forget what I'm not. Then reality hits me like a splash of cold water, and I remember that I don't belong. But I want to. Every moment I'm desperate to earn my place, to prove that I'm good enough.
Think what you will, but I think you're good enough for me.
So, you really think I'm doing okay?
Yeah, I do. Anything else?
No, nothing at all. I'm sorry I got so real all of a sudden.
You should know better by now. You think I just make time for any old loser?
Huh? Why, you mad, bro? Seriously, though. Thanks for making time for this loser. Huh. Feels good to get that off my chest.
Happy to hear.
All right, I'm gonna keep on keeping on the only way I know how.
Yeah, you do that.
I was doing my absolute best not to laugh during that entire thing. Okay, so this game is actually pretty good when it comes to stability. I've only had a handful of glitches throughout the entire game. My very first time, I had a graphical glitch with one of Prompto's pictures where I was riding a he was riding a chocobo, but his body was distorted and monstrous all over the place. Another one I had was a T-posing character, and that's about it, honestly. So that's hilarious. First time it's ever happened during a cutscene, I'll give you that. That was interesting. Alright, so, at any point in time, we can now head up to the outpost up here, and take on the hunt to fight the Adamantoids.
Yep. Alright.
Excuse me. Excuse me. The Adamantoid is level 99, and it will kill you. Pretty painfully. But it is still a pretty cool fight. I will definitely be showing it on screen, but it's going to be a while before I do that. But still kind of cool.
I might have asked before, but is Ebony really all that good?
Jeez.
I might have answered before, but yes it is.
As a side note, I did get a new charger, or supercharger I should say, for the Regalia. So now the Regalia can go up to 70. Before it could only go up to 60, and before that I'm assuming only 50. So this is the fastest the car will go. Just in general. I did do all three of the Type D Regalia missions. They were pretty straightforward and pretty simple. They got me bumpers for the car that do more damage if I were to run into any enemies. So pretty cool. Alright, so we have half an hour.
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a
Excuse
change.
me.
What do you mean for a change?
We might have enough time to pull it off.
I say we take a break.
It works for me.
Alright, I'm just showing off the hunt.
Oh, it's just y'all. I can tell you all about the area.
Yep, there it is. We can take it on whenever we want to. The problem is, it is a really difficult fight, so I'm gonna leave that there for now.
Drop on by whenever you're hungry.
Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and go do it. Alright, so there's a collab that this game did with a mobile game. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me right now. But, it's a really cool collab. I'll give it that. I wasn't expecting that cutscene, by the way. So, yeah, that took a little bit more time. Alright. We do get some nice stuff out of this mission, though, so we're going to go ahead and do it. And next set, we'll do another little side quest. So this set might be a little bit longer than normal. We'll see, though. Come on. Let's equip a spell and piece of weapon as a secondary arm, allowing them to support Noctis in combat with the power of elemency. Nah, I'm good. You know, I've never once actually given them a spell. Alright, so what is this mission? Or what is this quest? Adventure from... No, this one. Close encounter with the Terror kind. Okay. Now, I don't know about this franchise. I do know that some people who have played it are rabid fans of it. So if you know what this is, feel free to leave a comment. I'm probably going to look it up during cutscenes. But I'm really curious. Let's over here quickly and get the... Oh yeah, by the way, this is a recipe. It is the only recipe you can find at a haven, as far as I know. Alright, let's get some elemency. Just to have it ready and go. Whoop. There it is. Whoop. Alright. Now the funny thing is, I played this game during my Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough, just to see what was new and if it was viable to do another Let's Play in it. Still was. Or basically just to refresh myself with the controls and everything. I did not know this was a missions they included in. So this surprised the hell out of me. I actually had to look up, what the hell is this thing? Hiso. Alright, obligatory save. Alright. Let's do this. Terror Wars. Okay. You won't be able to save while participating in the Terror Wars event quest, and some functions will be restricted. After completing the event quest, you'll be returned to the title screen. You will be able to replay this quest at will from the quest menu in the game. Yes, we shall. Like I said, I'm going to look it up during the cutscene, so... Terror Wars, you say. Just do... I do know it's a mobile game. It's a role-playing video game developed by Mistwalker. It was released for iOS and Android devices on October 9th, 2014. Produced by Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of the Final Fantasy series. With music by Nobuo Uematsu of the same series. Oh, cool. Service for the game discontinued June 2020. Oh, that's disappointing.
Please?
What? Yeah. I'm getting up.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you might stay asleep forever.
Who are you?
Sarah, relax. I'm not gonna bite, you know?
Hey, you're hurt.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Just let me take a look.
Thank you.
No problem. Doesn't mean I trust you, though. So, what is this place? You the one who brought me here?
Really? That's funny, because I was going to ask you the same thing. I thought you were the one who brought me here. But it looks like you don't have any answers either.
None of my friends to turn to either. How come I can't
remember anything.
I don't think getting upset will help. Look, we're in the same boat. So why don't we team up? I'm looking for my friends too.
Team up? With you?
Yep. And let's start by having a look over there.
I didn't agree to anything.
Well, what do you propose we do? Hanging around here isn't going to solve anything.
Fine. We team up. But no more of you making all the decisions.
Sorry about that. Guess I'm just used to taking charge after spending so much time with little kids.
Little kids? Hey!
Alright, so I looked up a little bit. I still don't know much about Terror Wars. But it seems like it's a pretty interesting concept. It's a shame it never got off the ground, though. Well, it got off the ground, but it's a mobile game. Mobile games come and go
This way.
very quickly, so it's not surprising. Disappointing, but not surprising. And Sarah here is the main character of Terror Wars. Obviously.
Some kind of barrier?
Looks like we can't get through.
Guess not.
Now what? Hey, did you see that?
Sure didn't.
That bush was moving!
Is something there?
I bet it's this way.
Alright. I do like Sarah's design, though.
Hiso.
What the hell is that thing?
It's trying to tell us something. I think it said, we are Hiso aliens.
Aliens? What the... Oh, wait. You understand what it's saying?
Hiso.
Yes, I do.
And apparently they understand you.
Hiso.
It's asking if you're Noctis.
How does it know my name?
Hiso.
You want us, your saviors, to rescue you from the Eroder?
The hell's that thing talking about?
Hiso.
Understood.
Whoa, speak for yourself here.
Well, apparently, it wants the two of us to save their world from something called the Eroder.
Still not getting it.
Then let's ask it to explain. So, could you tell us a bit more?
Hiso.
What did you mean when you called the two of us your saviors?
Hiso.
I guess that's it. But I can't say I understand the situation any better than I did before.
Don't worry. Leave the thinking to me.
Hiso-san.
Go? Go where?
Hiso. Hiso.
What's it saying?
It says it's going to take us to their elder, so we can hear how to get rid of that eroder for them.
Hold on. I never signed up to do that.
Hiso.
Well, we can't just stand around here, and this doesn't sound like a problem we'll be able to solve by ourselves. Let's at least meet with the elder and hear what he has to say.
If we have to...
Hiso.
It said...
To be fair, it's an adorable little thing, so we're gonna help it. Alright. And I'm assuming, like with episode Gladio, we don't have access to any of our items, so might as well just collect what we can. Yeah, we don't. Keep on going. Don't worry, I'm just looting the place.
Huh? Another one.
Hiso.
Oh, so you're using them to keep the eroder sealed away.
Hiso.
Yeah, I bet it takes a lot of energy.
Sounds pretty rough.
Hiso.
That way, huh?
Alright, sure. Oh boy.
What was that?
Hey, wait!
It feels like the Hiso are just freaking placeholder sprites. Hi.
Hey, you alright?
Hiso.
That statue.
Let's fight.
Can you hold your own in battle?
You bet.
Well then, give me some backup.
Backup? Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
Ow. Can I not dodge? There we go.
You're not the only one fighting here.
Sorry, did you say something?
I like Sarah. She's sassy. Alright, so I cannot, phase. That's annoying. Well, I broke its shell at least. Nope.
Hey, watch out!
Oh.
You watch out!
And you don't get in my way.
Ah, Sarah.
Done and done.
I am wiped out.
Oh, that was a close one. You all right?
Yeah,
Well, you sure don't look like it. What's wrong?
it's just... We weren't really in sync, you know?
Huh. For our first time, I thought we fought pretty well together.
You... Really? Seriously?
Hey, the coast is clear now.
We got rid of the monsters.
Hiso.
We're just glad you're safe.
Hiso.
Huh?
It said it's going to take us there a different way.
Oh. Right.